What else is a little different? The livest one, like a for Bedford Stuyvesant, the realest, straight from Phillips, straight from the Avenue. We just came off the air, now we're back live streaming. I'm talking Sean Puffy Collins, and the likelihood of him being released is getting greater every single day, believe it or not. You think about if you've never been convicted of a felony, friends, you have a chance to be a probation, be on probation for a long period of time. Instead of doing all that, I think Little Dirk did similar to the same thing. He said, "You Negroes ain't gonna kill me. I get a great lawyer. I get on federal probation. That monitor will always monitor me, and I'm protected by the Federal Bureau of Investigations." At that point, I think that's what Little Dirk was thinking. Sean Puffy in a different situation. Now, people are upset and people are mad with this situation going on. So comment, donate. That's right. You're not going to hear anything else. You're not going to go to any other stations tonight and hear the inside information about what's going on in New York City. We might be in Los Angeles, California, but we do have our connections. That's right. We're in the industry. We know a lot that's going on. So right now, Sean Puffy Collins' cell was raided by the Federal Bureau. That's right. And for some reason, his cell was raided was just idiotic in the first place. I mean, it's a billionaire that you're housing. My friends, if he goes to prison, they're going to name that prison after him. There's not going to be a lot of showgirls there. It'll be some, but it won't be the showgirls that's performing tonight. We'd like to shout out showgirls. This is on Hollywood Boulevard. Go out, enjoy yourself. If you get a chance, stop by. Yeah, that's right. Stop by the beautiful showgirls or anywhere on the boulevard. And we'd like to shout out everybody in California, everybody in Los Angeles, and wherever you're at, let us know. We greatly appreciate your comments and your donations. Entertainment and allocation shows our power to come together and make things happen. That is correct. So we'll see how well this live goes, and we keep it moving. So I'll stay live as long as possible. It seems like when we're moving forward, people more so tune in. So welcome. A lot of good foods, great foods out here on the boulevard. He's enjoying himself, eating that sub. That's right, sounds good. We're doing a little fasting, but tomorrow I'll probably break that fast. Guys, don't ever say you're starving. Just say until your cash comes in. Situation where you always say, well, I'm hungry. I think the Honorable Louis Farrakhan ran across a beautiful young woman at a period of time. She was 300 and some odd pounds. She said, "Farrakhan, I'm starving." He said, "No, you're not starving. You're not starving." You're not starving. You're 300 and some odd pounds. So welcome to the Photography Plug. Listen, remember, there's nothing more important, nothing more revolutionary than technology. Now, Elon Musk and Donald Trump looks wonderful together, my friends. It looks like Elon has all the brains, and Trump's just standing there like, yeah, I'm the representative of Elon. But Elon is going to more than likely be a president of the United States of America. Those self-driving cars, he's getting into it. I'll try to catch it real quick. We'll catch up to it and see what's going on with these self-driving cars, how they work. There it is. It's driving them. It's driving them. It's driving them. There it is. That's self-driving Elon Musk. Shouts out to Elon Musk. It's gonna be a lot of people losing jobs. Imagine, my friends, self-driving police cars. Imagine that. Self-driving police cars. Self-induced, if you will, handcuffs, self-controlled cells. If you said, well, if you had a warrant for your arrest and they said, well, we're not going to come pick you up, we're going to have one of our cars come pick you up and we're going to put you in a cell and you're not going to get really any human contact because we don't need to anymore. I think most people say, yeah, just send that car out, take me to the cell, and I don't have to have any human contact. Imagine more and more self-driving cars, more and more self-driving cars. Uber drivers, you remember taxi? You remember they said AI is going to take over. This is what they mean, my friends. This is what they mean. Somebody said, gang, I think, where are you at, bruh? He hella tweaking. Exactly what this is. You know, one thing about LA, I will say, you don't even have to smoke every day. I don't drink alcohol at all when I'm on the road. Maybe if I'm at home, I might have a beer or two, but I'm not a big alcohol person. So it may seem like that. I can understand because we're moving this company forward. When you decide to move your company forward, guys, you're going to be ready to run. I know models just on this strip that I work with out here tonight. So let's remember that if you're smoking real marijuana, you don't even have to smoke every single day. And this is why, one of the reasons why I came out here, because the East Coast, they tried to poison you. So, you know, these individuals, they hand me bags, and I can look in the person's eyes to see the intentions, especially a federal officer. So if an officer comes up to me and says, I'm John Hope, I will look into his eyes, and as you look into a person's eyes, it's a part of their eyes that's going to tell you who they really are. So it's very hard to hide. If I look into your eyes, I guess that's why a lot of federal agents use sunglasses. And even at poker games, people cover up their eyes because in those eyes are the truth. So remember, even if you look into an officer's eyes, not just glance at them, because if you're on the street, you don't want to get eye contact with an officer. Never do that. Look over and past them. That's a state officer. You don't want any trouble with him looking at him in his eyes. When you look over his eyes, you're telling him, listen, I'm above you. You try it, and I'm going to sue you. So welcome to the Photography Plug. We're on the Boulevard tonight. I'm very excited, guys. 126,000 subscribers. And we're in Los Angeles, California, moving it forward. We still want to work with those gangbangers and do some awesome photo shoots. If they have daughters or sons, we're going to do some amazing work for some of the most influential people in world history. If you go overseas, my friends, not too many people want to be Kobe Bryant, but so many people want to be gangsters. And this push America forward. We're trying to at least get $100 million to all of those factions. Here we go. Legal cannabis. There it is. That's what we're talking about. That amazing legal cannabis. You know what you're smoking. You know what's in your body. You feel good if you know what's in your body. Now, you can't blame your local dope dealer, my friends. When we talking about Sean Puffy Combs, I'll be answering some of these comments. We're on the Boulevard tonight. You remember the Boulevard boys down there back at home? The boys was rough. Over there, Frank Lucas. That's where I come from. So welcome. Okay, now we have a natural flow. I can tell when we start off and the trickle is too low, it's something wrong with the algorithm. Remember, you can be your own algorithm. Somebody said, well, how do we control the algorithm? A lot of videos. As simple as that. At Photography Plug, we talk about very simple things. We talk about them over and over again because our plans are clear and cut. Our plans are not confusion. Now, I'm talking fast, but that doesn't mean that I want to confuse you. We're talking fast for a reason. This is the gentleman here. I passed him the other day. Very nice gentleman, very nice spot here at Hollywood Boulevard. Jamaicans, the Rastas. We got a car on the Boulevard. So yes, welcome to the Photography Plug. All types of action going on. It's only a Wednesday night, if I'm correct. We may be checking them out tomorrow. We'll be speaking over that music. That is copyright music, so we're going to be talking over that. We don't want to have to remove that at the end of the video. They'll send me a notification if anything is copyright. Remember, tell your celebrity friends to go live. Tell your celebrity friends to go live. Now, subscribe. Donate. It's nothing more important than capitalism. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care. what demographic you serve. Money is so important for all of us. For me to bring you this broadcast tonight, it had to cost me some type of money. For me to take all those photos, and for you to start your business, it's going to cost you money. Now, when people say they can start off with anything, it sounds good, but it might not be so true. So make sure that you have an upgraded phone. And even if you're working a job, that you show up at your job on time. But if you're working for an employer, they're not looking for Superman. They're just looking for somebody to show up. Use your bright ideas for your own business. That's right. Just bring your ideas to work, but don't tell them your bright ideas. I'll be reading some of these comments, these very important comments where your comments count. The #1 comments count at Photography Plug. Shout out to my, somebody said, shout out to my, we didn't get that last word. Shout out to all my Mexican cartels, most definitely. I do want to shout out all of those. And I will say, because I talked to a gentleman today, and he's talking about how he doesn't know what he's using. There's a white gentleman over there to Barsley, and he said he doesn't know what he's putting in his body. And so he says he's sober. So mostly, as far as I know, they have grape in Germany, in certain places, it's pure. So shouts out to all those gentlemen, and I hope they're doing very well tonight. So shouts out to those good folks over there. Somebody came up to me and said, the good Christian folk. I said, I never met any. I was working with a coworker, he said, you know, good Christian folk. When they start saying that, you know for sure that they're not good and they're not really Christian. So welcome to the Photography Plug. So comment, donate. We are on the Hollywood Boulevard. The stars are here. Oh yeah, they're watching. Somebody said they're watching behind you. They're watching all over. They're watching behind me. They're watching in front of me. One time I was in Atlanta, and I was going to go right, but the police were right. I was going to go left. The police didn't see it was robbers left. So that's the risk you take, my friends. Even here, it's more dangerous in my hometown, on that Phillips Avenue. The same thing can happen to you. You can be right there on the Ave, and something happened to you. So I would rather be here instead of at home being shot up, because them boys don't play a Phillips. We're trying to get those guys computers. And we're trying to get all of those impoverished neighborhoods computers. We don't believe in big houses. We believe in technology. We believe in, if you had a $50,000 computer, my friend, we can deter people with computers. You can't even do it with houses. But if you had a $50,000, you say, okay, we're going to give all of these individuals these supercomputers. Their whole life is going to change. So here's more entertainment here. We're talking Sean Puffy Combs, and there he is right there. This is not a coincidence, and I didn't set it up. So you see it right here, Sean Diddy Combs, Hall of Fame. His cell was raided by the Federal Bureau of Investigations. He's saying he needs to be released. Now, does all of these individuals here want him to be released in this blue state? And maybe he has something on them. So imagine trying to house billionaires. That is correct. Imagine trying to house a billionaire. Here it is. We're at the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and all of a sudden, and it was not scripted, Sean Diddy Combs. This is his respectable plaque that he earned from his hardship of starting that record label. He started that record label from nothing. There was an artist by the name of Notorious B.I.G. that was killed in the West Coast, on the West Coast. That is correct. That Notorious B.I.G. was killed years ago on the West Coast. People thought it was insane for Sean Diddy Combs to have his artists on the West Coast during this whole feud. Now that whole feud was called the East Coast and the West Coast beef. It lasted for years. Now this was a rough and tough era where Snoop Dogg even came. That is correct. Snoop Dogg even came out and said himself. He said, yes, sir. No, sir. East Coast, y'all don't rock with me. F y'all. The whole era was an important era for American history. Without Sean Diddy Combs, America would not be the same. You must agree. So welcome to the Photography Plug. The Federal Bureau of Investigations raided his cell after him being honored on the Walk of Fame, meaning billionaires. Imagine trying, somebody said, smash the star. Not Puffy. Somebody said, smash the star. Let's see, it is a lot of people up here paying attention to the star that Sean Puffy calls. Well, that's somebody else. We did have, where was it at? They said, stomp it. See if I can. It's nothing you could possibly do to it. I mean, you step on it like that. You know, you could jump on it. But still, it's here. And it's solid, my friends. It is solid rock. Sean Diddy Combs is on the Hollywood Walk of Fame right now today. If you want to protest it, protest it. If you want to bring attention to it, people are all over here loving these stars. Loving these stars. Loving, just imagine if your name was here. I think it's important, but it's not the most important thing in the world. But let's keep in mind, Federal Bureau of Investigations raiding his cell. Now he's saying, I can't even have a fair trial because they looked through those documents. I agree 100%. He can't have a fair trial now. The same thing happened with Young Thug. I knew these artists can't be convicted. They have too many favorable ideas. Even after that, we spent all of this time, and guess what he's gonna do? You know exactly what he's gonna do. Donald Trump is gonna pardon him. So we should have known in the first place that you cannot prosecute a president of the United States of America. It's a waste of time. I'll be reading some of these comments and some of these comments right now. Everyone has to hit a woman before all you men on. Everyone has hit a woman before all you men on here probably. She commented and said, every man has hit a woman. It's a culture. And you see these beautiful women, they live in a culture that, yes, more than likely they all have been abused. Even if you don't abuse your woman now, if you tickle your woman every night, how do women want to have sex? How? Soft? No, most women want it hard. It's a culture thing. I think that, yes, women have been abused way too long. And it's a terrible thing. But in reality, women need to understand one thing, and I want you to hear me closely. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They would not have Donald Trump as your president of the United States if they cared about women's rights. So once you sink that into your mind and understand that nobody cares that you're abused, that you have to have your own army, that you have to have your own navy, not their army or not their navy, your own militia, march down this street and show your will, because men could care less. That's what this election was about. They didn't want her to be president because she lays down with men. Any woman has to lay down. Even though they're the best thing that ever happened to humankind, a beautiful woman. Somebody just commented, Trump 2024. Diddy is not done because they have no proof yet and that video is old. I think the video proved that yes, he didn't have on any shoes. How many times, like a woman just commented, how many times have you been in an altercation with your woman? You can't keep a woman if you're too nice to that woman. She wants to see you. She wants to see you aggressive. Women love aggressive men. And a lot of women love rough sex. Yes, a lot of women love rough sex. What's too much? Some of them want choke me. So I think it's a culture thing that, for me personally, I had to get out of the whole situation of anybody to clear my mind, to try my best to run a company all the way from the bottom. So I'll be reading some of these comments. Somebody just commented, "Make America Great Again." You don't have to comment that anymore, my friends. Donald Trump has succeeded in making America great again. We're back in 1950, where most of the state are all red. Yes, America is great again today by your sir, Mr. Donald Trump. And we like to shout out Trump. Yesterday, I apologize. They actually, the city of Los Angeles made it legal. It's an ordinance passed, made it very legal for illegal citizens to be in the United States of America. So keep that in mind. This is I can't think of the name, but we ran all these reports earlier today. If you haven't heard, this is a state that they're going to house. They're going to house these individuals. They're going to literally house these individuals, and more people are going to come in illegal because the state is saying, listen, we can't even survive without all of these illegals. We're right here by Mexico. We're not going to use state dollars to deport Mexicans, whether it's wrong or right. They are saying that they are not going to use those state dollars to deport illegal citizens. That means that a legal citizen can say, well, hell, I'll have my own faction and I will arrest illegal citizens. It could be cruel, but the reason why a person would do that is because of power. If you arrest an illegal citizen, one, it could start a war in this country. It could start a war, especially a black person. If a black person arrested, a citizen's arrest on an illegal citizen on IG or TikTok, I think that yes, it's a great possibility that it will start a huge feud. Now, if a white person does that, it's not going to be a big deal. But let a black person use his First Amendment right or start arresting these illegal citizens. Guys, it's a lot of black people in this country that are not happy, and they haven't had the allocations. And that black person, that is the second most powerful person in the world, is that black American citizen. No one else. You know, I have to not hold my tongue because I want to go by the guidelines. But these are tough conversations that we all must have. Those tough conversations of all these corporations being owned by you know who. So yes, I think that would be a great strategy. Even if it's an actor having a citizen arrest on an illegal citizen, and brutally, slam them down on the ground. Yeah. So this is about power, my friends. These businesses, Buffalo Wild Wings Grill and Bar, is about money. Hollywood Liquor is about cash. These individuals down here don't want promotion. They want money. So it's not about, hey, man, I want to promote your stuff. No, they're here for capital, cash. That's what we're here for, to show you that America is about capital and is about cash. So welcome to the Photography Plug. We are on the boulevard, that very famous boulevard, where all the stars come once a time in their life, from Halle Berry to Sean Puffy Combs. And so you have all these type of these cool these schools. Now we're gonna start something called I did get it from somebody else's, the hot Dorito contest. We're gonna have contests out here. I have to figure out, we're gonna do it on the other side of the street, because these vendors get super mad if you have something and then it's super popping, and they've been, you know, being Mickey Mouse for the last 10 years. So, and I understand that's a hustle. So everything in America is a hustle, and it's all about capitalism. Nobody's out here for free. Nobody wants to be out here for free. Donate, donate, donate. Capitalism is our country's founding proposition to have America and Americans be successful worldwide. Not people. You're a maniac. Throw up your set, boy. You saying slam illegals, citizens? Yes, I am saying that. I'm saying because the thing about it is that American citizen can make it a citizen's arrest. So if you could make it a citizen's arrest and you can make it public, so what are people supposed to be? Just powerless? Even so what are people supposed to be in life? Nothing. So you have to do something in life. You got to do something. You got to move forward in doing something. So if you see illegal and you slam them down, everybody's going to come to your page, right? But if you wave hello, it's not going to work, correct? That's a nice sports car. So it's not that I love these guys. You know, I'm mulatto. I'm mixed with all types of races. So I'm that. But what I'm saying is, how do you become powerful? Just sitting back and watching you spray paint walls? How does a person become powerful? He just stands aside and lets you eat a full course meal every night in our country? Heck no. You're in our country. We fought for this. You voted for Trump. So you voted for Trump. You never hired any black people. I called LA before I got here. Usually I call for different jobs. As soon as I call, no job. Okay, no job. We're going to arrest your ass then. We're going to slam you on the ground then. And they're going to all hate me, and I don't care about it. But I'm not going to sit back and allow anybody to come in our country and pretend like the black man ain't the second in power. You're going to find out who has the power. You're going to find out who has the power in the United States of America, and it's not just the white man. So welcome to the Photography Plug. Let's stay positive on the positive side, but that is the truth about the whole situation. We're not going to just let you run the country. We're going to slam you down if you're illegal. You go back to your country. If I was illegal in your country, you do me the same way. But if I come to your country and I spend money, if I come to your city and I spend money, I respect the same respect. I respect the same thing. Any police department can tell you. I give them the same hell on the East Coast when I went to New Jersey. I give them the same hell as the LAPD. But it's all 100% legal. It's all 100% legal. So keep that in mind. Now tonight's subject, beautiful Christmas tree. It is close to Christmas. So I hope you're out there and you're enjoying this beautiful Christmas. Now remember, with the Photography Club, we're world renowned. We've been around the world, my friends. I must have needed some allocation for that. So don't upset yourself hoping somebody's unsuccessful, my friends. Don't do that, because I made it way before I even came to Hollywood. So don't up. There we go. We got some action.
And we are Live Danger. Oh yeah. Hey Ross, what we got going on this Saturday? This Saturday at New Japan Pro Wrestling Academy, we have the showcase, baby. Who we got? We got Luke Curtis. And Dante Griffin. What? They're a tag team? They ain't nothing about the synergy of Live Danger. They don't got no firepower. They don't got nothing. They're not electric like us. We're gonna make a show, baby.
Donate.
What Live Danger's all about. And give them some of that. Boom, boom, Firepower. Yeah. Oh.
That's pretty cool, guys. I love that. Now that's what it's about. Entertainment. Now anything we say, don't let it affect you too much, because this is a federal property here, my friends. This is federal property. And that means that, say for instance, you do end up on some back street and they told you not to go back there. It's no prosecutable. It's no way you can be prosecuted, really, if you're in South Central on some street that nobody knows. But when you're here, you're protected. This is a page that you know that where your best protection is at. You see all of these cameras? Do you see all of these lights? Do you understand that it's a such thing as a Congress? Do you understand there's lawmakers in this country? Do you understand there's helicopters here? Do you understand the protection you have on certain places that you go? You're protected. Now, when I was walking through all that gangland, I wasn't protected. My friends, I keep protection, but I wasn't protected. And that's one thing that we do where we're from. We're brutal. We're very brutal, and I am a Muslim. So remember, we does not know this. I'm a Muslim. We have millions. All we need is one to say, I believe in Allah more. He believed in Allah. I believed in Allah. And then you say, well, I didn't know what type of trouble you got yourself in, because in factions, even when you're incarcerated. Hello, beautiful. The factions, even when you're incarcerated, it's a bunch of Muslims incarceration. It's a bunch of Muslims waiting there to protect each other, and they will protect me too. So welcome to the Photography Plug. Somebody said, great comment. Do I believe in Bitcoin? Yes. Any type of currency that you can go and you figure out whatever store that you can spend that money in. Yes, I believe in Bitcoin. I believe in any type of currency that I believe if you got EBT. If you get EBT, yes, great. Go down there and tell them you don't have no money. I don't care if you have 2 jobs. Get it. Get it. Don't let them come to your neighborhood and find out about it. Or you buying too many expensive cars. Any type of money that you can get in America, get it. If somebody comes up to you right now today and say, I'm going to hand you $2,000 or do my plan, take the $2,000 and leave, because it's all about the money. Take the money, take the money, take the money. So great comment. We believe in Bitcoin. We believe in any type of cryptocurrency, anything we can go in stores and buy. Anything you can come up with, you can come up with your own Bitcoin. And we're going to do it. We're going to work with so many different individuals here together. I don't know it all, my friends. I'm far from knowing it all. If we can have 4 or 5 individuals that we come together with and we talk about computers and we come up with some type of ideas to move ourselves forward, then let's do it. So welcome to the Photography Plug. Great comment. Every time some money. Yes, every single time. It's all about capitalism. It's all about money. People say, well, it's all about soul, or we don't know, my friends. Nobody knows what's next in this planet. Nobody knows. I hate to break the news to you. You got to be a man about that too. Nobody. Your grandma didn't know. She was so beautiful. She tried her best. Some of them couldn't even read. That doesn't mean they didn't care or they didn't want to know. But they had a feeling. They said, well, I know. If you know, then that's what you know. But that's not what I know. So don't push it on me. Don't say that you come to me and say, here, I take your whole company just so you can pass out this, because this message is so good. Guys, they've been talking about that for the last 3,000-4,000 years. Now it's time to talk about this capitalism and get it back to what the money is about. And we can believe in what we believe in. I pray to my God, you pray to your God. But we got to come up with something that's going to make us all a lot of money. So yes, it's about the money. That's where OGs and left gunplay get arrested early this week. Somebody said maybe Gunplay got arrested earlier this week. I guess the artist Gunplay could have got arrested. I guess that may be what happen. I know the laws in LA, listen, anything can happen at any time. One thing a Muslim does, we only fear God. Only fear Allah. Only that doesn't mean I don't get scared. I mean, I went to the highway. I was jogging down the highway just to avoid some of gangland because I didn't want to disrespect anybody. I shake all their hands, but you got wild members that will be disciplined. So more than likely, it might be a drunk guy. And so for instance, if a guy was drunk and I know he was drunk and I'm sober and he ain't really serious, and I take it to, am I wrong for that? You know, as soon as the guy came up to me just straight banging, I could have took him out. He was drunk. Legally. Then they would have said, oh, photography plug, you're wrong for doing that. You're wrong. You knew that man was drunk and just talking junk. But that's what some people do. They say, well, nobody would expect, if you had a problem with somebody on this block and they just said something funny to you, and you run way down here, run around the block like this, like that, buddy. I'm sorry. They're not going to expect that. They're not going to expect it. And he would have been so off guard. There's been plenty of places I had to go and defend myself in front of the police, and they didn't say anything at all. I mean, brutal beatdowns. So welcome to the Photography Club, where we talk about capitalism, we talk about money, we talk about how we can be entrepreneurs, bigger entrepreneurs, better entrepreneurs. Subscribe, donate. This is what we're here for, allocation. All of these businesses, we'd like to shout out Elon Musk. We'd like to shout out everybody that contributes to America. We believe everybody contributes to America. You never hear it anywhere else. Everybody is contributing to America, and you won't hear it anywhere else. And don't believe that 1 second that when I'm out here, the LAPD ain't on my ass. And I don't use profanity on this platform, but the helicopters have stopped me. The police have stopped me. It's like they say, it's just another game. But we want to bring people together by even if we did have an argument and you say, man, I didn't like him at first, but I see what he's trying to do. It's control and power. We have to hold the power. We have to have the control. We can't allow any other person to hold that power without even trying to have pure power. Imagine how many times black people kill black people or Mexicans kill Mexicans, but they're scared to point that gun to another race. To that gentleman right there, you would never do nothing to that gentleman. You would never do nothing to him on Hollywood Boulevard. So you're really fearful. You're fearful of who you're fearful of that. But as soon as a black person says something, execute him, step on your shoe, execute him, wrong block, execute him. It's sad to see those kids whacking out each other's neighborhoods over senseless violence. We respect it all. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, it's some of the most beautiful women you ever see in your life out here. And they all are up for game. Some people say they're stuck up. Yeah, because you talked to them once. Keep talking to them. You'll see. Beautiful. With some stinking pussy. You know, the fine ones, I had to say it, guys. The fine ones got that stinking pussy. Welcome to the Photography Plug. Elon Musk is going to save this country. Yeah, he's probably stole a lot of those ideas, and I do like Elon. Obviously, black people in this country have came up with so many ideas. Probably 90% of all these ideas they just stole, and then, you know, this thing called slavery. It's a whole thing. So, and like I said, there's the LAPD. They're always here. I think they should be here. They don't like a black man with any type of power. They would want me to be here talking to myself, flipping out. But here they are, right here. We don't fear any faction. I'm a Muslim. And if you attack me, my Muslims will come back and attack you. So welcome to the Photography Plug. These are weak factions compared to who I'm with. They don't have enough numbers. They don't have enough people. They don't have enough people. We're worldwide. If you didn't know, we're in all countries. We're here, right here in Hollywood. It's more of us here. It's more of us here. We don't want any problems. We just came with peace and allocation. But believe us, we have our militia. So welcome to the photography plug. It's a very deep thing here. Drive on off. Drive on off, friends. Drive right off. That's right. Not to 90%, but many contributions, of course. Yeah, sometimes many contributions. I greatly appreciate that. Many contributions. But imagine, would you rather have a pocket full of diamonds or would you rather own 2 humans? Would you rather have a pocket full of diamonds or would you rather own 5 humans? Would you rather have a pocket full of cash or would you rather own 10 humans? We want our allocation. We want our allocation. We want the reparations for slavery still. But just mentioning my Muslims, I like to say all praises due to Allah. Back to the business at hand. It is capitalism. I'm not pushing religion on you. Whatever you are, you're beautiful. You're an amazing person. I'm just saying, I had to tell you that it's a lot of people that protect me and that it will all go up in smoke for if you notice, most wars have started over the smallest incidents. The George Floyd, a small incident. Osama bin Laden, a smaller incident, other than the 9/11 situation. But just think about that as we go. We see the notorious B.I.G. right there alongside Tupac Shakur. That's what I mean by influence. Didn't we just talk about that? They're making money off of gangsterism. They're making plenty of money off of being a gangster. And they sell this all over the world. So they don't want to be Kobe. They don't want to be, I'm sorry, you can compare, you can go to Africa. Most of them don't even know what football is because football is a local sport. We've done about as many numbers as the NFL on Super Bowl night. That is 110 million people in one night, the Super Bowl night. No more, no less. If you go to South Africa, they don't know. If you go to Ethiopia, they don't know. They don't know about the NFL, my friends. Very few. Beautiful Porsche here. Beautiful Porsche. There we go. It's a nice filmed Porsche. So welcome to the photography plug. Somebody just commented, I find human stuff good. Yes, we're all humans. We all make mistakes. We all say things that are, and this is televised by YouTube, meaning that some things that we say are true, but all of it is false. All of everything that we talk about, you have to take it however you want to take it. There's not many people out here tonight, I can admit, not many people out here tonight, 300 or 400, maybe 500, 1,000 people on the whole strip. Subtract all the cars. But shouts out to Hard Rock. Shouts out to all of these companies. Shouts out to all of these companies. It's very, very important that one day you'll be walking down this avenue and there'll be so many more people on live. But we were one of the first ones that knew that it'd be so important to social media, and nothing is more revolutionary than technology. Somebody said on the 9/11 situation. Yes, my friends, that's just a reality. If you attack every single country in the world, you make us look bad. You make us look bad. And then what happens is a terrible thing happens. But then you say, no, it was, so Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the fines we owe in America, we're in a deficit. We owe so much money. Tonight, we're not going to be live for a very long time. But remember, when we come up here, we're on federal property. And that means that the federal government is protecting, and we didn't tell them to. We didn't tell them to, but it's kind of like common sense. They're protecting this. It's the protected area that this is how you can protect yourself also. In other words, if you go down the street in that dead end road, the news is not even going to come out there, my friends. They're afraid of their lives. If you call me and you say, I want you to report on it, maybe I will come out there. And of course, we're all short from God. So we all have some fear. So we have to use our common sense. So welcome to the photography plug. go to Jimmy John's. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be going, probably get a drink or something tomorrow. That you just saying that just made me so hungry. I'm actually fasting right now, and then tomorrow I'll break my fast and start eating. Make sure that you are putting more juices and fruits in your body, because that helps you feel better. It helps the country. I think if the country rested a little more, some people say, you want to work. Don't listen to those people. They're liars. They're going to work you to death. Get you some rest. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Take care of your human self. Everybody, if I went up to everybody on this strip and asked for $10,000, wouldn't none of them probably have it or wouldn't give it to me. We could try that one day. I'll just go and ask everybody for $10,000. Won't be a soul to say yes, not a soul to say yes. So it's not all about the money, but if we say it's about religion, then we're talking about religion all day. We don't know where we're going after we leave here. Not a Muslim, not a Christian, not nobody. So that's just things that make us feel comfortable. It's just another thing that makes us feel comfortable. I think makes human society feel comfortable. But that capitalism is number one, silicone, number two, religion. So people make a lot of money off of religion. He's scared to go to Jimmy John's for real. Yeah, this is a whole nother city. He's talking about a little incident. I did meet up with that guy after that, and I did apologize. I felt kind of bad about that situation at Jimmy John's in my hometown. You remember that? But if this looks like my hometown, my friends, I probably would not have left. This is what I want my hometown to start looking like, more lights. Do you see anything behind that light? It's nothing behind this light. Nothing but a light. Not a Christmas light, an advertisement. But that advertisement there, it costs a lot of money. I would say what? $500,000 possibly to operate something so old. But think about the lights. There's nothing behind these lights. It's just lights and big billboards. Then they have a small shop. So I think any city can replicate this type of look. So that replication of that type of look can happen. We're gonna walk down here. I just spontaneously walked through here, and then we're in the live because for some reason my charge went low so quickly, and I don't want to have to worry about that. That's another thing out here, that all the chargers, all the plugs, they don't want you to be able to do anything whatsoever, and I mean nothing at all. So this is what Hollywood looks like right here. This is what Hollywood actually looks like. If you haven't been, maybe you're in the area. Shouts out to all the people that's in the area. Those ideas I had, my friends, are just to give us power. Not me, but us. Not me, but us. Let me ask this guy something. Excuse me. Hey, bro, you got another rolling paper?
I got you.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. What y'all got going on tonight in here?
I don't know. You about to see right now.
I know that's right there. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow.
You want to wait to the bar?
I say I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to come out. Yeah, put on something fresh.
I feel hell yeah.
Hey, good luck, bro.
Give me two, bro.
Yeah.
Stay safe out here, bro.
All right, dog. I'll see y'all here, man. Yeah, so this is what Hollywood looks like. And shouts out to all these people too. I know sometimes, I think I got a friend that might have came to one of these events. I'm not really looking forward tonight. I want to be fresh and clean and all those things before I come out here with all these amazing people. But look at this. This is so cool. So nice. I don't know if it's an event. I did see it, but I didn't look into it, but I did see it. It's kind of cool. I mean, look what they got going. Got the lights flashing. I can't see if there's any celebrities over there. It's like cool red carpet. This is some nice, this is a cool look. All these looks are looking really cool. Okay, it's XMA. So XMA, Stream Mat, X3 here. Support these guys. at this club out here, Hollywood, California. Oh, XMA nominations party. Looks good, looks good. Everybody's dope out here. But remember, it's a little dangerous going live. I know the guy said, yeah, we know where you at. I know you know where I'm at. That's what, I'm not going to be on live long, but seriously, I am here to connect with you. I do want to do that thing in an acting way to make America know that we have the power, and that's brown and black. And we're not, we love all people, and we definitely love, I'm Hispanic myself, really. Mulatto, so we definitely love our Hispanics. We're not for deportations, but how do we stop it? You don't necessarily stop it by doing the opposite. Push it forward, feed that buffet, and let them have a heart attack. In other words, have an actor do it. I wouldn't want to do anything like that. My whole family's going to hate me for it, right? So, but how do we have that control, my friends? How do we get that control? You know the answer. You know the answers. That's why I'm here live with you. Guys, I gotta end this live. We did Hollywood tonight. I greatly appreciate everybody supporting the page. Even if you don't support it, we want you to start your own entrepreneurship, your own business. We want to link with people here in Los Angeles. Just like I said, Tupac Shakur, there's so many other people that's in these hoods that we need to know about. Friendships we need to make. We're not saying peace, but we are saying love and, I'm sorry, use your brains. Use your brains, guys. We have to do something. And I can't say what it is because somebody will go against whatever. So we don't know what we're going to do. We don't know what we're going to do. But we're going to end it off. We're going to end it off. And we're going to become one of the biggest companies in American and world history. I greatly appreciate everybody tonight. Peace and love. Concentrate on your business. If you got work in the morning, show up on time. Show up on time. Right before we go, we have Elon Musk's vehicle driving itself. Uber, watch out. Look how close it is. I'm going to show you something. Look, I'm going to stand in front of it. It's not going to move. It won't move. If I'm standing in front of this vehicle, it will not move. You can see that it's empty. Oh, and he's like he spit something. You hear that? He heard it too. So when I got close to it, Elon had paid $500,000 for those cars. Guys, I got to go tonight. I appreciate everybody. Peace and love. Remember, there's always people out here that need some type of help. So get your butt out here and pass out a couple of dollars. Peace, love. And we'll be back on live. So we're going to link up. Y'all have a great night.